Now, I did something today that I ain't done in a little while that I said I was going to stop doing. I caught a replay of somebody's show. Somebody that does YouTube videos or whatever. Should be coming up in your recommended thing and all that, whatever, right? So this shit ain't really a reply to him. I don't know that nigga. But I am gonna address some things that this person decided to speak on. Where should I start? It's a couple things. Okay, yeah. Let's start here. The MC battle between Tone Space and Stylistic Monstrosity. Okay, now this person has been going on a long time. And this is mainly for, a couple of the new people. I just want to set the record straight. Talking about, alright, Stylz came out with a Vengeance track and, it stopped me in my tracks. I was too shook to respond. Oh, but then you did respond, but the shit was so weak. And because I didn't like it, I'm the sole reason why you didn't want to drop it or blah, 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 blah. Now let's unpack that. For those that's not in the know, and for those that are in the know, take a little trip down memory lane. Me and Stylz had a back and forth exchange for a good little while, right? Both of us being MCs, stuff of that matter. I was doing songs to him. He would like roast me or whatever. My response would be a song. Then we talked about it. He told me how serious he takes the battle and stuff like that. And he still roasted me. I still did songs, because I love the shit. So, but anyway, we were gonna summarize it. Long story short, because I be forgetting what beefs be about. Whatever the shit was about, we ended up squashing it, right? Okay, no. Stylz responded. He did a dope ass song called Vengeance. The shit was fire. Shit still is fire. You know what I'm saying? Go to his Reverb Nation page. It's up there. Check it out. Vengeance. It's getting at me, but it's also dope as a standalone song. So check that shit out. You know what I mean? Alright, so he drops this joint called Vengeance, right? I listened to the shit. I'm like, oh shit, okay. At the time, I was writing some old, I don't know, some party, some light shit. I was writing some shit that was not hard at all. Just some, club type shit. The shit stopped my pen. The shit just totally flushed all the ink out my pen. I couldn't even finish writing that shit. In fact, for like a whole week, I didn't write a motherfucking thing. Right? All right. So, and I told him that, right? I told him that on the phone. All right. So we were on the phone talking. At the time of squashing the beef, I think we were talking about working on some other type of project and everything, right? Now, this person whose show I caught, he's trying to say that, I don't know what he's saying. I sold out or I'm a sucker because I didn't reply to Vengeance. And the thing is, we squashed our issues, our beef. You know what I mean? Now, different people, I'll have an exchange with them in a different way. You see, Stylz had told me that he takes the battling thing serious, and he has said he doesn't really like hearing, when people have some choice words to say about him in a song. You know what I mean? Everyone's different, So it's like if we squash the beef, and I got a song on deck that I did and everything, so I said, fuck it, I'll shelf it. Now, keep in mind, at this point, I had already did 6 or 7 songs going at Stylz, cumulatively throughout, the months and years or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? And he dropped one joint that was fire. So I'm supposed to be some type of punk because we squashed the beef and I didn't want to drop the song I did going at him? I really don't get it. It was all predicated on the fact that, you know, whatever our issue was, we put it behind us. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll leave that song alone. You know, you got it. I don't have to get the last word. You know what I'm saying? I'm not stuck on some super ego shit. It's like, fine, okay, stylistic monstrosity won that battle or that war or whatever. I am cool with that. You know, building and you know, a friendship or whatever you want to call it, that shit is a bigger thing than, you know, my personal desire to be the illest MC and let everybody know that it is not that big a deal. Nah, okay, Stylz got it. You know what I'm saying? I kept dropping little missile strikes on his country 6 or 7 times. He dropped an atom bomb on mine and World War II is over. Fine, cool. I don't really see what's so strange or weird about that. But getting to the song and talking about the idea that I wasn't confident about it and shit like that, well, let me let all y'all know. And a couple people I'll let hear it on the side. Matter of fact, let me tell you the plan of what I wanted to do. After I had that song done, this is how I wanted to go about it. Because we were also talking about a battle for money, $600 or some shit like that. So my idea was, since Stylz' Vengeance song was still fresh, I had a new fresh one in the chamber that I just did. Now, I told this to Stylz, and I told this in private to one other person, this idea. I won't say who. I said, yo, why don't we put Vengeance up against the one I did, and we'll let the crowd decide who wins. The way we'll let the crowd decide who wins is when they vote. For them to vote, they have to vote with a monetary amount, a donation. $5, $10, whatever. You know what I mean? Something light, not something like $500 where one person that happens to have a lot of money could just donate to one person to make it unfair and make it where the other person can't win. No, it would be like a small denomination, $5, $10, maybe 20 at the most, right? And everybody donates to whoever they think has the better song or wins the battle or whatever, right? Then at the end of the voting period, the person between Stylz and myself that has the highest amount in donations, they win. Not only do they win, but the loser would then have to give that donation that they accrued to the winner. You feel me? So the winner takes all, loser gets nothing. The winner is decided by whomever has the highest amount donated to them. Now, that's what I was ready to do. Or should I say, that's how confident I was that my song was fire. Let me tell y'all people something. I consider the song that I did, Replying, my very best diss song to date. And it ain't, you know, it ain't trying to fuel up a battle, Stylz. I'm going to tell you why. You know why? Because I heard that Vengeance shit. Usually when I respond to people in diss songs or I do diss songs, I write them shits 5-10 minutes. I crank them shits out real quick. Nah, the Vengeance joint was so fire that my pen game had no choice but to step up. Now, why is it the best one to date, in my opinion? Because the punchline game was crazy. Nearly just about every bar was a punchline. Like, and I'll tell y'all, you know, I've always been good with the flow and this and that, but I've never been like a back-to-back punchline person like that. So I was actually proud that I was able to do that. Like the entire song, even the chorus has linked in punchlines. The shit is fire. So this is how confident I feel about that song. I think it's probably one of my most lyrical songs, period. Predicated sheerly on the punchline game. The shit is magnificent. I'll just drop I'll drop half a line or a bar, just so you know, just to give a little idea. And this ain't really anything incendiary to Stylz in this bar. What I said, you moved into fresh quarters, that's when he became a nuisance. Like the whole shit was like that. LinkedIn words, and I did name flips, all types of shit. So I'm quite confident that the song is that fire. However, squashing our little issue serves a little more importance to me. And since Stylz is the type that, you know, takes the battling thing a little more serious, and you know what I mean, then I'm like, well, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'll keep it on the shelf, no problem. I did not see it as that big a deal. Okay, Stylz got that, he wins. You know, had the beef or whatever still continue, then yeah, I'd have been dropped it, or hopefully we would have dropped it on that, you know, that battle idea that I had. And I told Stylz about that battle idea, and I told someone else. In fact, you know what? As I recall, Stylz even said he doesn't have a, like, when we spoke on the phone and I told him that idea, and then I said, well, since we squashing our issues, fuck it. I think he even said, like, nah, you could still drop it, whatever. I think he said something like that, but I decided to fall back, you know, for that reason. So that's what that is about. But yeah, the shit is, oh man, punchline game is crazy. Like, now we're gonna go to, you know, this other person. He said something about Port City, and I came at Port City for Stylz and this and that. No, what you guys see on the screen is a song that Port City did to Stylz, probably predominantly to Stylz, but it also has me in it too. You see that brutally handsome guy on the screen? That's me. It's called Warning Shot. He had lines about me. Give me space, watch your tone. And he said some shit later out about bikes, which is, you know, kind of a genius line, because that could apply to both me and Stylz. But yeah, he mentioned me in the song. He basically did a song coming at me along with Stylz. So the joint I did to Port was me replying. I had nothing. Making a diss song to Port was not on my radar until he dropped that joint. So no, I wasn't coming at Port or trying to start something. No, I was replying to his song. And to be honest, the reason I replied, because, you know, me and Port had or having, however you want to call it, a little exchange or a little issue. But I'm not really mad at Port to that level. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, you want to play? I'll play with you. Because at the end of the day, that's what it is. You know, you're doing a song at me? Okay, good one. Here, I got one at you. Now, this other guy whose shit I just happened to stumble upon, I don't got no words for him. I got no song. I'm not playing with that motherfucker. You know? I done took my ball and went home. Port, I'm not really upset with him like that to that level. I mean, I still feel how I feel. Like, if he had an issue with something, he should have been upfront and told me so. You know what I'm saying? I could make the proper adjustments. And then my album got taken off the shelves, and it's possible, I don't know. I asked it, he never answered. I don't know if Port is the one that secretly got my album taken off the shelf. But even if he did, then it's like, all right, you one of them quiet niggas that, you know, do stupid shit and fall back. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really upset with him. So yeah, you want to play, I'll play with you. And, you know, so I did. Other dude, I don't got a single syllable for his ass. So that's what that's about. Now, why don't I got even a syllable for the other nigga or anything like that? It has nothing to do with, oh, you roasted me so bad. Nah. If you'd have kept it on some roast shit, like someone told me, this nigga says something about, I'm about to go to the top of the Empire State Building and ride my bike off the motherfucker. Shit like that is funny. If you keep it with the jokes, it wouldn't be an issue. You know what I'm saying? I don't take any jokes seriously, like this roasting. I'm gonna roast you good. That's good shit to me. Bring it on. That's what the traditional form of what a roast is. When celebrities roast each other, they have celebrity roasts. The motherfucker sits down and the whole crowd cooks and roasts him. And then, you know, they give him accolades, and usually it's connected to some type of ceremonious thing of a reward system. Like, you know what I'm saying, that they do to them. Like roasts aren't something that should be taken personal, but it's when you say shit like, I'm jealous of you, or that I'm disingenuous, when I'm probably the most genuine person some people have ever come across, because these are the values that I hold as important to be like that. This is the true wealth. You know, when you get on some shit like that, it's like, yeah, I can't really fuck with you. And it's kind of like, yeah, if you really feel that way about me, then let me remove myself from your presence. Because I wouldn't want to be around a nigga that I think is jealous of me, or is a snake, or disingenuous or something like that. Nah, fuck it. So that is the reason why certain people just don't exist anymore. You know what I mean? But like I said, Port, I haven't gotten to that level with him. You know what I'm saying? You want to play, throw me in the joint, warning shots. All right, cool, let's play. You know what I'm saying? And what this other person, I don't even know why this nigga's still talking about me, but yeah, he keeps talking about my freestyles. Oh, I can't see your freestyling. Y'all want to hear a dope ass freestyle, which should be the video right before this, where I do a whole freestyle song on the Hassan Campbell Burger King situation. That shit is phenomenal. Check that out. Video right before here. And then you're gonna hear a freestyle, or then you're gonna have an idea of where I'm at with being able to freestyle a song. I've been doing this shit probably since I was 9 years old, freestyling. You know what I'm saying? Probably even longer than that. However, I will admit I did take a break, like from maybe mid-20s up until, technically up until recently, up until like a year or two ago. Yeah. Maybe this little sector bullshit got me back, in my little freestyle penchant. You know what I mean? But yeah, as far as how long I've been doing it, yeah, probably like 9-10 years old. But yeah, the joint right before this video, that's a freestyle. That's some fire right there. Check that out. Shout out to Hassan Campbell. Again, it's just jokes. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really trying to slander the man or anything like that. He went in Burger King, he was acting a fool. Then it's fair game. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get at you for that. You know what I'm saying? It was some funny shit. So yeah, I guess that's about it. That's the basically what I wanted to say. But yeah, as far as how I feel about that song, I did shit. Best work so far. As far as like songs, has nothing to do with how hard I went at Stylz or the disses or anything. No, it's just the fact that shit is just so punchline heavy. Like the shit, yet I still maintain the flow, the syllables. Like the shit is fire. A couple small little amount of people that heard it, y'all can speak up and y'all can say what y'all think about it. But on the same token, I also do appreciate, y'all that did hear it for not, you know what I'm saying, spreading it out there and fueling the thing like that. You know what I mean? But yeah. So that's about it. Peace.